A microphone, they're dumb devices. They can't figure out the difference between you and the person sitting on the other side of the room. Think of them like your ears. If you can hear the sound, your microphone's going to hear it too. The person across the room, they're going to be quieter in the microphone than you are, but it's still going to pick them up. You can do a lot of things in post to clean that up, but the big thing is everybody needs to be aware of mic bleed, because as soon as two people talk at the same time, it's not like a remote interview where you can just separate that and nobody knows that there was crosstalk. If you try doing that with in-person audio, you're going to hear the ghost over talk from the other person on the main person's track. So it just sounds weird if you try to separate stuff, because you get that ghosting and that just doesn't sound good. So you're more or less stuck with things with that over talk, cross talk type thing when it happens. You've on location in-person type recording, it's going to be a bit of a compromise because of that. You're not going to have the same flexibility that you do when it's remote. That's just the nature of the beast. You can set people so they're facing each other and set the microphone so they're facing, the back of the microphone is facing the other person, so they're in the place that has the least sensitivity, kind of called the null spot, but you're still going to pick up some of that sound. There's no such thing as a noise blocking, sound rejecting microphone. Even if you see marketing copy that says that, generally that more or less means it's a dynamic mic, which is less sensitive. So it's not going to pick up as much noise as something like a Blue Yeti or a condenser. That's my take on in-person stuff. It's a different thing, and you have to go into it knowing you might have to make some compromises.
And for me, like, I've edited for people and myself, both in person and remote. And I think learning the tricks for both is important. Just like being remote, the production tricks that you use to optimize the signal for both people, those tips aren't going to transfer across to the in-person.